Yes, hello, good evening, good morning, or whatever time it is over there. Okay, and yep, this is actually a re-upload of the video that I made earlier. Because earlier it doesn't have any sound, so I have to do this again. Anyway, so what I was talking about earlier well, actually this is going to be a little bit of a story time for me. Okay, because I want to tell you right now what is my experience when I was in a summer action workshop. Okay, and well, how was it on stage actually? That's the thing. Well, if you're on stage, okay, for example, this is stage over here, okay, here, and you're let's say 2 feet away from it. Okay, even at that stage and that close, I tell you, you won't be able to see the audience because of the lights that are on here. It's it's actually bright. Okay, the stage light is very bright, especially if you're alone there, and then and the spotlight is actually on you. You won't be able to see anyone um, on the audience. Okay, so if you have stage fright or you're nervous, you really don't have to be nervous because the thing is that you won't be able to see the audience anyway. They can see you, of course, okay, but then you can't see them. Even those in the front row maybe can see a bit of it, but then not really. And because you're more on scene, more on what you're going to say, what you're going to sing, that you don't really have the time to think about who is in front of you. So you can't really see that much. Now, another thing that I would like to point out and say that why is it that when you're on stage, okay, especially when you're in musical theater, your tendency is actually not to look at the audience unless it's specified by the script to look at the audience. Actually, you don't look at the audience, but then you look beyond it, and usually what you do is that you look at the back of the stage, the back of the theater, or the balcony. Okay, why is that? Well, for one thing, it's disconcerting for the audience if you're looking at them, even if you don't mean to. But then it's really disconcerting. But then, of course, the same way that you're also disconcerted, that you're looking at them out of the way. Okay, but then the thing is, of course, you have to look like this. You have to stand like this, and what you do is actually throw your voice all the way to the back, and that's why you also stand like this. And because you have to throw your voice all the way to the back, even if you're wearing, a microphone. If you have a microphone here, on a head microphone, or lapel microphone, or you have this overhead microphone there, you really have to throw your voice all the way to the back. Okay. You just have to. Anyway, you're in rehearsal. You're taught. Okay, you're taught to do that. Okay. Because sometimes some technical problems do happen. Your mic won't deliver the sound. Okay, or sometimes something happens technically. The mic's there, and so what do you do then? Well, the thing is, what you have to do is that you have to throw your voice to the back. So that's why it's a good habit for you to throw your voice all the way to the back. Okay. So that's my very small experience when I was in summer acting workshop. Just a very small one. Okay, not really a big one. That you don't see of the audience. Okay, you don't see the audience right in front of you because of it's dark. Okay, the house lights, the theater lights are off. Okay, and the only lights that are on, of course, it's the ones on stage. And when you're alone, when you're there alone, or even when you're with your scene partners, you're much more thinking about your script. You're much thinking more about what you will say next, what you'll do next, than actually thinking about who's in front of you. Okay, you don't really mind it anymore. Okay, so this is actually a sort of a story and a sort of a tip as well for those who are thinking, who want to be on stage, what it's like to be on stage. You know, that's a small thing that I can share with you. That's how it is on stage. Um, with the lights on, with everything going on there, you don't really have the time to think about the audience. Okay, and even if you do, you won't see them anyway. So there's no reason anyway to be nervous. Of course, the thing is, sometimes you have to be you'll be nervous. That's natural, you know, especially if it's your first time. But what I'm telling you right now is that you don't really have to be nervous. You don't have to be anxious about it, because the audience, you won't be able to see the audience anyway. So that's the thing that I have to tell you. Just be yourself, but just think about the moment, your character, the scene that you are in, and you'll be fine. Okay, you'll be fine. You don't have to worry about it. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this one. It's just a very small story time for me. Maybe next time I'll tell you more about my experiences. Okay, and hopefully that it will help you a bit if you're thinking about going to theater, going to acting, like I did, and like I still am thinking about right now. hopefully, you know. But then the thing is, if you're thinking about it, that's the thing that I can share with you. Don't think about the audience in front of you, because you won't be seeing them. And when you are doing a monologue, or you're doing your solo or anything like that, always stand like so, and don't look at the audience. Look at the back of the audience, and throw your voice all the way to the back. You'll be taught by your director anyway when you're rehearsing. Throw your voice all the way to the back. That's it, so that you can be heard. Okay. So anyway, thank you for your time, and I hope that you enjoyed this video. And if you did enjoy this video, press the like button and subscribe as well. And I hope you enjoy, and you see you in the next video, which is within this week. Okay, thank you, and have a nice evening.